evaluating the property and evaluating the tenants, if there are tenants in the property, and evaluating the market that the property's in. So real estate's hyper local. It's all the way down to the city, the neighborhood, the block, the street, and the position on that street. So you need to know it intimately at every level, in every aspect, the values, the rents, or just anything and everything, the exits that you could have with the property, things like that. So when I do due diligence, unless I'm just buying a house, I'm going to flip it or do whatever, it's pretty simple. You need to know the market value. You need to know what it's going to cost you to get it there and what the highest and best value of that property is, how much to put into it, how much not to put into it, where you can push, where you can't push, what are the days on market, what's your competition looking like, all that kind of stuff. So that's all part of the due diligence process for a single family home. For commercial multifamily, it's very different because now you're analyzing expenses, or if you're renting the house, you need to understand what are the taxes, what are the insurance, what's that going to be like when you close, who's the tenant. And in this day and age, whether it's commercial, retail, office, or residential multifamily or single family, if you're underwriting a deal and you're doing your due diligence, where does that tenant work? And more importantly, what does that company's future look like? Yep. So you want to underwrite the tenants, you want to underwrite where the tenants work, and you got to go a level deeper depending on how big that property is. And if it's a business, what does their balance sheet look like? What's their sustainability? So you have to do your due diligence and underwrite those things a little bit deeper level right now, and then understand the operating costs moving forward in this environment. How is COVID going to affect the operating costs that aren't showing on the P&L in prior year? There's what you call the T12, the trailing 12 months expenses, the T6, the T3. And then nowadays you need the T last week. What's going on with this property day by day? And the lenders are going to ask for that on commercial multifamily right before you close. They're going to want updated financials on the property and on you. So you've got to dig a little deeper now with what's going on and understand what is that operating environment moving forward going to look like? What is the potential as we change? And especially taxes, insurance of the property taxes, property insurance.